Ladies and gentlemen, let's remind you of tonight's battery for Mississippi. The pitcher, number 11, Brees Beatty, and his catcher, number 31, Tristan Simmons. Stepping into the box for Texas, the pitcher, number 11, Brad Smith.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Hattiesburg, Mississippi. It's a rematch between Texas and Mississippi, but the stakes are higher. Texas with an opportunity to win it tonight, take it all home. That big piece of hardware. Mississippi trying to force Wednesday, another day of baseball here in Hattiesburg. Hi, everybody. Robert Williamson set to bring you the coverage. Texas is the visitor in this one. Mississippi, the home team. Brack Smith leading it off. Braden Goins, the two guy. Jackson Ruiz batting third. Cade Randolph fourth. Five guy Luke Field. Pax Drake is the six hitter. Bentley Jernigan in the seventh spot. Colton Shelby will bat eighth. Aiden Haynes is the nine guy on a walk given to Brack Smith.
Now batting the shortstop.
And just like that, a runner on for Texas. And two 11 o'clock ball games, Louisiana and Mississippi, Texas and Virginia. And that was the change in the schedule and wound up being a very good change because about 30 minutes after we left the park, we were inundated with rain. And there is still a slight chance of showers, but not much tonight. The bulk of the hard stuff done and out of here, we hope. So the change in schedule was actually to give these teams an opportunity to not have to play back-to-back games immediately upon one another. But it worked out for the best in that because of the rain, we didn't have to delay anything. Let's get back to your 7 o'clock contest. Braden Goins, followed by Jax Ruiz. Down to second with the throw and sliding past the bag is Brack Smith. Got there, but slid past there. And he is caught stealing for out number one.
Now batting the catcher, number one.
Artificial
Jax
turf
Ruiz.
will do that to you, especially after some rain, so it is slicker, faster. And Brack Smith may have become accustomed to that heated up turf and knew where to start the slide. This time it was maybe a slightly cooled down and rainy turf. And he slides right past the bag for out one. Brees Beatty, the pitcher for Mississippi. Tristan Simmons behind the plate. First baseman Marcus Barnes. At second, Colton Scott. Short, Josh McCarty. Third baseman Bentley Blanson. In the outfield, Ian Hinton in left. Gavin Brantlett in center, and the right fielder is Brazen Clark. My apologies for the voice. Sounds a little bit like, well, not in the good way, Henry Carey. Didn't his voice kind of break on occasions? Overuse. But after tonight or tomorrow, a little break. And maybe the voice will be good to go on the 16th of August when we head to Jamestown, New York for the Babe Ruth World Series. A little bit low and another walk. This one given to Goins.
The left fielder, number two, Cade Randolph.
So a runner aboard at first. Mississippi thankful they picked off Smith going to second. Texas would love to have him back. Jax Ruiz to the on-deck circle. I would tell you who comes in and runs as a substitute, but I don't know. The numbers blend with the jersey. unless you are seated where those folks are behind home plate. Really difficult to see. But you got a runner on for Goins as Ruiz comes to the plate. Kane Randolph to the on-deck circle. Earlier today, Texas, in their win over Virginia, wore the white and green. But I have a feeling these jerseys worn last night in the win over Mississippi. And you better believe these athletes are superstitious. So they're thinking, you know what? Let's do everything like we did last night. Heck, that might have included going to the same spot for the pregame meal. Who knows? Jax Ruiz gets hit by the pitch. 3 in a row put on by Beatty. One goes down, caught stealing, 2 are aboard. And Kane Randolph coming to the plate.
Now batting the designated hitter, number 14, Luke Field.
What's it like in Hattiesburg tonight? Well, by golly, I happen to have the information right here. 86 and cloudy. And an extreme heat warning in effect. I don't think, though, we'll take that 4th inning heat break. As that is fouled away by Randolph. Feels like 89, winds out of the west-southwest at 4, gusting to 7. Sun sets in about 40 minutes or so. 16-mile visibility, 73% humidity. Here's the good news. You're not going to burn. UV index is 0, that's low. I guess the bad news, if you came here to work on the tan, is that now's not the time to do it. Probably not going to tan. Swing and a miss. Randolph will go down, and it turns into 3 outs with nobody playing in the top part of the inning.
Beatty has 20 pitches. Beatty has 20 pitches.
Ready to make your getaway to a place of adventure and wonder, magic and music, amazing feasts and memorable experiences? Then take a trip to Hattiesburg, Mississippi, where magic, adventure, moments, and memories happen. Hattiesburg, Mississippi.
Now batting for
We head to the bottom of the
Mississippi,
first.
third
Bentley
baseman, number
Blanson will
23,
start it off for
Bentley
Mississippi. Let me
Blanson.
recap the top of the first. Let me go ahead and get my discombobulations in early. Walk of Smith, caught stealing second. Strikeout of Goins. Hit batsman in Ruiz, and Randolph strikes out. I think that is correct. Give me a minute. I'll try to think of some reason And I missed the strikeout of Goins. I was doing a World Series in Grand Junction, Colorado, and missed like a half inning. Maybe we do live in parallel universes, and somehow I slipped through a baseball portal. Okay, you're not buying that. But here's what we do know about the top part of the inning. You've got a scoreless Texas first. As we head to the bottom part, Bentley Blandsid leading it off. Josh McCarty is the 2 guy. Gavin Bramlin batting third. Marcus Barnes fourth. Ian Hinton is the 5-hitter. 6 guy Brazen Clark. Caston Wally in the 7 spot. Tristan Simmons is your 8-hitter. And Breeze Beatty is batting 9th. Meanwhile, for Texas, Brack Smith is on the hill. Behind the plate, Jackson Ruiz. At first, Pax Drake. Second baseman, Aiden Haynes. Shortstop is Braden Goins. And you got a strikeout of Blandsid.
Now batting the shortstop, number 27, Josh McCarty.
And there's one away for Josh McCarty. Braden Goins at short. Third baseman, Colton Shelby for Texas. And an outfield of Case Randolph in left. Center fielder Carter Harris. Right fielder Bentley Jernigan. 1 out in the bottom of the first. 10-7 was your final score in last night's Texas win over Mississippi. As that is chopped towards short, fielded by Goins. A little misfire, and McCarty on compliments of the mistake. And a runner on in the bottom of the first for Gavin Bramlin. Marcus Barnes to the on-deck circle.
Center fielder, number 29, Gavin Bramlin.
This morning, a 2-run Mississippi win over Louisiana. Texas, a 9-run win over Virginia. And here we are with what could be an elimination game, technically. If Texas wins it. If Mississippi wins, then tomorrow morning's 10 a.m. game becomes the elimination game, the ultimate elimination. Into the strike zone to Bramlin. Twelve teams started this journey to the championship game, and 2 teams got here. Texas and Mississippi. Texas with an unblemished mark. Mississippi 1 blemish put there by Livingston. One away, 1 aboard, bottom of the first. Just a little bit outside with a pitch. Working with a bigger umpiring crew. 4 versus the standard 3. So more eyes to officiate what we see, as that is ground over towards second, fielded by Haynes. Out of the lead runner, McCarty. Bramlin on at first.
Now batting the first baseman.
2 gone for Marcus Barnes.
Marcus Barnes.
Ian Hinton to the on-deck circle, mid part of the order when we get to the top of the second for Texas. The eliminating started on Sunday, as that is ground to third. Quickest route to an out for third baseman Colby Shelby is second. And he'll officially get Bramlin, technically leaving Barnes aboard.
13. Now back in Texas, the first baseman, number 21, Pax Drake.
Pax Drake starting things off. Bentley Jernigan and Colton Shelby, 2 up in the inning, 2. A walk, a hit batsman, and a couple of Ks from Breeze Beatty in the top part of the inning. And you saw the numbers after one hit, and that was it. And that one hit credited to Josh McCarty. I had scored it as an E6, but the official scorekeeper as a base hit. They're official, I'm not. So it's a hit for Mississippi. Just a little bit outside with a pitch to Pax Drake. Bentley turning into the on-deck circle. High and away with the pitch. And is sent towards left field, and that will rattle around the corner on his way to second and in with a feet first slide. Pax Drake. And Texas the first with a base runner in scoring position.
Now batting the right fielder, number 4, Bentley Jernigan.
Compliments of the double. Major League Baseball got a final. Orioles knock off the Blue Jays 16-4. And then everything else ongoing. Blue Jays and Orioles in the second game of 2. Tied at 2 at the end of 6. Tigers 2-7 lead over the D-backs, bottom of the 5th. Guardians 9-1 over the Rockies, top of 6. Yankees and Rays tied at 3, bottom of 4. Dodgers and Reds a 2-2 tie, bottom of the 4th. That's one of those I didn't mean to swings. Rolls it to Scott. Scott goes to first. But even if he didn't mean to, it got Drake to third.
Now batting the third baseman, number 12, Colton Shelby.
1 out with a runner at third. And the team with the first to second becomes the team with the first to third. As Drake is 80 feet away for Colton Shelby. Aiden Haynes to the on-deck circle. Royals lead the Braves 4-zip, bottom of 3. Red Sox and Twins scoreless in the top of the 3rd. Cubs and Brewers 1 apiece, bottom of 3. Throw coming to the plate, and tagged out coming home is Pax Drake. Left of the crack of the bat, didn't look back. McCarty sends it home to Simmons for the tag out. And there's 2 gone for Hayden Haynes. Phillies a 6-0 lead over the White Sox. And that is midway through 3. Marlins lead the Cards 2-zip. End of 2, bottom of the 1st. Astros and Nationals scoreless. And talking about the Cubs. Thoughts to the Cubs and the family of Ryan Sandberg. Passed away due to cancer at the age of 65. Watched many a Cubs game with Ryan Sandberg at second. As a matter of fact, now this goes way back. Folks today, kids especially, like, you were limited on what you could watch sports-wise. Throw down to second. But I think it's irrelevant. Haynes struck out. 4 go up, 3 go down, 1 stranded, nobody scores. We head to the bottom of the 2nd. Hitting Clark and Wally coming up.
Make your getaway to a place of adventure and wonder, magic and music, amazing feasts, and memorable experiences? Then take a trip to Hattiesburg, Mississippi, where magic, adventure, moments, and memories happen. Hattiesburg, Mississippi.
Bottom of the second gets underway. Ian Hinton wraps it to second. Aiden Haynes to first, and Hinton is out number one on
Now
one pitch.
the right
Continue the
fielder,
thought,
number
by the
5,
way,
Bryson
about
Clark.
the Chicago Cubs. Way back, and yes, this was probably about the time the Wright brothers were working on a project at Kitty Hawk. Well, maybe not quite that far, but used to there was only WGS, I believe it was, in Chicago that you could get and watch baseball. So you watched a lot of the Cubs, and then along came TBS, and you saw the Braves, and then, of course, from there, now you can watch just about anybody. But this was before you could watch anybody, and Ryan Sandberg, the all-star second baseman for the Cubs, a fan favorite. Even if you weren't necessarily a Cubs fan, you liked watching Ryan Sandberg play. Passes away this week due to cancer. Bryson Clark with a strikeout.
The designated hitter, number 9, Caston Wally.
Caston Wally to the plate. With 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Top of the order when you get to the top of the third for Texas. Swing and a miss by Wally, the DH. Florida, Tennessee, and Texarkana, North Carolina, Georgia, and South Carolina all eliminated on Sunday. Yesterday, Hattiesburg and Alabama. And this morning, Virginia and Louisiana. And here we are with top 2 teams. As the strike is delivered to Wally. Texas wins over Alabama, Hattiesburg, Mississippi, and Virginia. Mississippi wins over Tennessee, Louisiana, Virginia, lose to Texas, and then knock off Louisiana again. And enter the game with a 4-1 record. Two teams that have won 8 out of 9 games. Mississippi wants a rubber match. Texas wants to take home the trophy tonight. Caston Wally with 2 gone. He'll swing, he'll miss. And the bottom of the second goes quickly and quietly for Mississippi.
Our score still remains Texas 0, Mississippi 0. Smith is at Beatty is at 33 pitches, 33. Now batting the pitcher, number 11, Brack Smith.
Opening pitch, top of the third, top of the order, Brack Smith starting it. Braden Goins and Jax Ruiz due up in the inning 2. Mississippi a couple of at-bats behind Texas. They're 8, 9, and 1 hitters will come to the plate in the third. And, of course, that means that your Texas team has left a few more on, 3 as compared to 1. Brack Smith with a walk and then got caught sliding past second. Made it to second with a steal, but slid on past the bag. Headed towards left field. Gets a walk again.
Now batting the shortstop, number 7, Braden Goins.
For Breeze Beatty, that is walk number 3. And a base runner on for Braden Goins. Goins another one of those first inning walks. Jax Ruiz to the on-deck circle. Well, I think in the 4th inning we're going to skip the shout-outs, and I'm joking. We will have shout-outs for you in the 4th inning. So go ahead, get prepared, put those thinking caps on, get those creative writing skills working for you. And we'll get a number posted on the scoreboard that you can text your shout-outs to in the 4th inning. Behind Goins. And, of course, I remind you, we leave the chat room unlocked all game long. Don't close the doors and chain those doors until the end of the 7th. So if you want to shout out in the chat room, feel free. Swing and miss by Goins. Big thank you, by the way, as we head towards the end of the World Series to Jarrett Bates, worked field 2. As he got a swing and a miss for the first couple of days. And then Scott Chance came in this morning and did the 11 a.m. game in an emergency situation. With the change of the schedule, where 2 fields were being used simultaneously on Tuesday. We were without, but he stepped up. We appreciated Scott Chance. Jax Ruiz hit by a pitch in the first. Kane Randolph to the on-deck circle. Fouled away by Ruiz. Simmons, Beatty, and Blanson in the bottom of the 3rd for Mississippi. I gave you MLB scores, did not give you standings. American League East, Toronto by 5 over the Yankees. Central, Detroit by 9 over Cleveland. And in the West, Houston now just a 3-game lead over Seattle. National League East, Mets a game and a half on the Phillies. Milwaukee a game up on Chicago. Well, this time, stolen base for Brack Smith without sliding past the back. And in the West, Dodgers 4 up on the Padres. Getting base runners in scoring position has not been an issue for Texas. It's been getting them in. Ground to third, picked up there by Blanchett. goes to first, back over to third. Smith safely 80 feet away. Ruiz out 2.
Now batting the left fielder, number 2, Cade Randolph.
Cade Randolph to the plate. 2 gone and a base runner at third. WNBA Valkyries and Dream knotted up at 39 at the half. Also at the half, Mystics 55-47 lead over the Sky. Cade Randolph struck out in the first, pops this one sky high. And back onto the grass goes shortstop Josh McCarty to register out number 3. A runner left in scoring position again. 4 have been stranded, 3 in scoring position for Texas.
49.
Ready to make your getaway to a place of adventure and wonder, magic and music, amazing feasts and memorable experiences? Then take a trip to Hattiesburg, Mississippi, where magic, adventure, moments, and memories happen. Hattiesburg, Mississippi.
Clinic, we believe it takes a commitment to pursue excellence, to innovate, and remain at the forefront of healthcare, to provide care that is best for our patients, to work together as a team of experts, and to care for each person with dignity and compassion every day.
And don't forget to follow us, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and Threads. And, yep, here comes my shameless push for you to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Came into the weekend wanting 8,000. I'm not giving up on that hope. It is something like 555 away. But a ton of folks watching tonight. If you all subscribe, we'd get near there. And we know data suggests it's a certain percentage that will. So let's work on this. Instead of the 8,000 subscribers, we're going to make it easy. 55 would get us to 7,500. So if you haven't subscribed, please do. It'll get you in touch with games, shows, highlights, interviews, conversations, polls. Strikeout of Tristan Simmons.
Now batting the pitcher, number 11, Brees Beatty.
And it will allow our, right now, little community, itty-bitty baby community to grow into a big, powerful metro. Brees Beatty followed by Penley Blansett. One away here in the bottom of the third. Last hitter to get their first at bat. Down the middle to Beatty. And I see folks gathering in the front of the line to get their shout-outs in. Ain't nothing wrong with that. We'll delve into those in a couple of outs in the top of the fourth. Breeze Beatty followed by Bentley Blansett. In the fourth, Luke Field, Pax Drake, Bentley, Jernigan, all two up. Couple of strikes on Beatty. And now conversation on the bump. Conversation over. Back into the box, Beatty. Back up onto the bump, Smith. And now the offering just a nudge outside. Mid part of the order, Field, Drake, and Jernigan. When we head to the fourth inning, two hopper to short. Goings goes to first. Beatty out on the 6-3.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 23, Bentley Blansett.
Two gone as we get back to the top of the order. Bentley Blansett to the plate. Josh McCarty moving to the on-deck circle. Both teams have got a hit. Mississippi got a single from Josh McCarty in the first. Texas got a double from Pax Drake in the second. That is sliced in the direction of center field. Drops in as a two-out base hit for Blansett.
Now batting, the shortstop,
second Mississippi hit of the game.
McCarty.
Josh McCarty next. McCarty's got the other base hit for Mississippi. He had the first inning single. And it is Blansett with the third inning single. Gavin Bramlin to the on-deck circle. We have quickly gotten to the bottom of the third. This actually might be the quickest we have been in the bottom of three. 41 minutes into the ball game. On the inside part of the plate to McCarty. A Texas win, it's over. A Mississippi win, and there's one more. Game 22 of the World Series. Game 23 is the if game. Some great baseball this weekend here, and a little bit of everything. We've had those tight defensive struggles. We've had those mercy rule games. That's a base hit into right field. Back-to-back singles have Mississippi in business in the bottom of the third.
40 pitches for Smith. And that'll bring up the center fielder.
The 40th Brack Smith pitch.
Gavin Bramlin.
And it's got Gavin Bramlin coming to the plate. Marcus Barnes to the on-deck circle. Now, last night's game got a little heated. Thus far, emotions held in check in this one. But nobody scored yet. And we're relatively early in the bottom of the third. Run scoring and getting late into a game have a tendency to escalate the temperaments. Gavin Bramlin ground into a 4-6. No one away with the pitch. This is the first time that Mississippi has had simultaneous runners on. Couple of base runners on, compliments of 2-out hits. Ground towards third, but foul. Shelby Fielding stepping on the bag, but it's on the foul side of the chalk. And Bramlett will get back into the box. And Marcus Barnes will move back to the on-deck circle. Swing and a miss. Inning and threat over. As Bramlett strikes out for out number 3.
2 men were left on base. Smith has 45 pitches, 45.
One pitch, one out here in the top of the 4th as Luke Field grounds out to short.
The first baseman, number 21.
Pax Drake coming to the plate next. Time to get to your shout-outs in the 4th inning. By now you probably know what to do. This is redundant for you, but if you are watching coverage for the first time this weekend, here are the guidelines. There's a number on the scoreboard. If you will text your shout-out to 334-488-1385, I'll read it. That's the small of it, expanded version. Who's the shout-out to? Who's it from? What's the shout-out? We'd like to know where you're watching from. And if you got a watch party going on, well, how about letting us know that too? In the form of a picture that maybe includes us. We want to photobomb things. We're all proud of you, young men. Have fun and get that W, Sarah and Ryan Peters. Win this and bring the rings back to Livingston, baby. From Caden Griffith. Let's go Livingston from the woods. Let's go Liv. Let's go Livingston. Polk County is here supporting you all the way. Sweet Teas and the Vargas family. Three 488-1385. Pax Drake floating that over in the direction of left field. There for the catch, Ian Hinton.
Now batting the right fielder, number 4. Bentley Jernigan.
2 gone for Bentley Jernigan. And by the way, we do it in the 4th. So if it goes quickly, you don't have a lot of time. If it takes a while, you got plenty. Good luck to Bentley and Team Mississippi from Jordan Isaiah Bolware. Louisiana here supporting Texas. Let's go Mississippi. Aunt Judy and Jackson loves Caston. Shout out to Texas. Let's go Bentley Jernigan from Uncle Rudy. Do your absolute best, Texas. You can win this from Livingston. JT and Sully Drake cheering on Livingston. Let's go, boys. Shout out to center fielder Gavin Bramlett from Easton Edens, or Edens, Eddins, from Hattiesburg, Mississippi. The Dews are rooting for you, Livingston. Shoved over towards right field, and that's going to drop in as the 2-out Jernigan base hit. And a runner report here in the top of the 4th for Colton Shelby. Let's go Livingston, cheering you on from the Bodie and Claymont house. You got this, Livingston. Go boys from Livingston, Texas. Clayton, Jesse Jackson, and Ella. Go Livingston. Proud of the Livingston Crush boys, as well as the Texas Slam boys. Coach Curtis is so proud of you all. Shout out to the city of Hattiesburg for having us all. Had some great food and great baseball. Watching from Texarkana, Texas. Let's go Livingston and Texarkana. Good to have you here. Inside with a pitch, go Livingston. Finish with a bang. Get this jewelry, the Munsons. Let's go T, Mom Z, and Pops. Coach Andy looking good at first base. Go Livingston. Good job, boys. Let's bring home the trophy. Livingston Mayor Judy Cochran. Shout out to Marcus Barnes, first base from Mississippi. Let's go, boys. Bring it back to Texas. Piper and Sawyer Matthews. Got a walk to go along with a hit and a couple of runners on for Aiden Haynes. And that's got Coach out of the dugout to have a conversation with Breeze Beatty. Bring home the gold, boys. Finish it. David, Bria, Gage, and Jace Morris. Let's go, boys. Make Polk County proud. From Katie and Ashton Miller. The Rose Wiggins and Box crew cheering on Texas from the dugout. Let's go Livingston with a, I guess that's the party emoji from Texarkana. Shout out to DeSip from the Arsenault family out of Columbus, Georgia. Hattiesburg checking in. Let's go Livingston from Tripp and Bo Miller. From Warren, Texas, the Gilmore family are with you, Livingston. Shout out to Gage Claymont. Livingston, Texas, 10U, moving to 11U. 9U state runner-up in 2024. 10U regional runner-up in 25. Texas Slam 10U just played in the Gulf Coast World Series in Destin. That's not too far from my home. And we're runner-up in the gold bracket. Congratulations. Couple of runners on for Aiden Haynes. 2 outs, top of the 4th. Round the second, gobbled up there by Scott, goes to first, and the 2 on. Stay on.
To make your getaway to a place of adventure and wonder, magic and music, amazing feasts and memorable experiences? Then take a trip to Hattiesburg, Mississippi, where magic, adventure, moments, and memories happen. Hattiesburg, Mississippi.
We head to the bottom of the fourth. Barnes, Hinton, and Clark coming to the plate. Got a backlog of shout-outs. I'm going to do my best to get them all in. My Louisiana team got knocked out watching from my hotel room in Hattiesburg before heading back to Houston, Texas. Go Texas, Louisiana. Great World Series. And thank you for the great baseball. Let's go Bentley, older sister Kaylee Click in Livingston, Texas. Let's go Bentley from Lana Baggett, Livingston. Let's go Caston and Team Mississippi. Uncle Brian and Aunt Dee watching from Silas, Alabama. Go Caston Wally supporting from Waynesboro, Mississippi. Shannon and Tori. Let's go with the extra O's, Livingston. Dim Boys, Harris in Central Florida. Shout out to Texas from Tinu Texas Slam Langston team. Let's go, boys. Let's go Livingston with a lot of emojis wearing a cowboy hat. Shout out to Mississippi from Jason Millsap. Bring home the bling. You got this, boys, from the Riddles. And would that be we or Wygans? Let's go Livingston, rooting you on from Killeen, Texas, I think is the correct pronunciation. Let's go Ruiz. Show up and show out. Let's go. Marcus Barnes with a ground out to third, his first plate appearance. Go Braxton Colton from Kennedy Nelson in Livingston. Shout out to Jax Ruiz. As that will drop into left field, and a leadoff single for Marcus Barnes. And Mississippi with a runner in the fourth. Shout out to Jax Ruiz and Team Livingston, Aunt Christy and Uncle Brian cheering you boys on from Panama City Beach, Florida. Go Colton, Love, Muma. Let's go Mississippi. Be strong behind that plate, Baby T. Love you, Mimi and Paw Paw. Go Livingston from Treadway Logging. Let's go Livingston. Also, hi to my friends Haley Brody and Baby Bodhi, who are at the game. Bodhi, Ethan and Chrislyn Placker. As that is sent in the direction of center field, back-to-back base hits have Mississippi in business. Here in the bottom of the fourth.
Batting the right fielder, number 5, Bryson Clark.
Let's go, Liv. We're so proud of y'all. Love James, Big Papa Munson. Let's go, Livingston. Duke family supporting from Huntsville, Texas. Let's go, Texas, from the Collins family of Team Georgia. Let's go, Livingston, from Braden Carr. 11-2 and other teams are watching tonight. All with great years. It doesn't matter if you were eliminated on Sunday, Monday, or this morning. If you got here, think of the teams that did not. So obviously the great season. Couple of runners in scoring position. And coach coming out to have a conversation with Brack Smith. Let's go Livingston, Texas Slam 11U. Sandoval is cheering you on. Livingston Fitness Center cheering loud and proud. Texas strong. Shout out Livingston from Oakley Odom Yeehaw. Let's go Texas from Soda Pop, Texas. Soda Pop. Well, I know there's, I think it is a burnt egg, or is it a one egg Florida? There's a coffee something. Let's go, Cade. You got this from Sawyer Matthews. Livingston Rocks. You gonna do this. You got this. George from Hattiesburg. Good luck to Bentley Blansett and Team Mississippi from Roger Elaine and Ariel watching in Bassfield, Mississippi. I happen to know where Bassfield is. As Brazen Clark steps in with a couple of base runners on. Let's go Livingston. Coach Jamie Herms and Veronica cheering y'all on. Let's go Livingston from the Gus Swill Doggy Dog. I do not write them, I just read them. Let's go Livingston from Sandy and Tim Mosley. Brazen Clark struck out in the second, trying to sacrifice runners over in the fourth, but he'll be walked instead.
Now batting your designated hitter, number 9.
And Mississippi
Captain
has
Wally.
loaded it up. Let's go Texas, finish strong and bring it home from Livingston Girls Softball Association. Let's go Livingston from Wendy Sanchez and the Pink Blush Boutique. Love the name. If we are ever in Livingston, I'm sure the wife will want to stop in. Bases loaded, Caston Wally to the plate. Nobody out. And Mississippi in a good spot to play the game's first run. Odds in their favor, but the odds don't always pan out. Let's do this, Texas. Brack Smith, get her done, old son, from Wayne. Debbie Bland in Livingston. Let's go L-Town. Coach Johnson from Dallas. Runner safe at second, and the run comes in. So the first run of the game is
now
played.
Batting, the catcher, number 31, Tristan Simmons.
Tristan Simmons coming to the plate. So the line out, bringing in a run. You're not going to see many line outs that bring in a run from that distance. And focus on trying to get Hinton, allowing Barnes to come in and score. And Tristan Simmons will come to the plate with one away and one in. Let's go Livingston from Gus Swilly. Let's go boys. Micah and Maddox are rooting for you. Go LIV. Swing and a miss by Simmons.
Now batting
And
the
there's
pitcher,
two away
number
for Brees
11,
Beatty.
Brees Beatty.
Let's go, boys. Bring it home to L-Town for the McNeely family. Go with the, the Louisiana variation. GEAUX. West Bank, East Bank. Tighten up, boys. Y'all got this. Justin Baxley and Cody Miller from Livingston. Tighten up, boys. Y'all got this. Justin Baxley and Cody Miller in Livingston. Shout out to all the parents and family that support these young men. Go Josh McCarty from Uncle Kevin and Aunt LaWanda. That'll go to the screen, and the runners move up. Hinton goes to third. Clark will take second. Go Texas. Texarkana team is rooting for y'all. From Whit Crouch. Enjoy the broadcast from Gonzales, Louisiana. Just a baseball fan, and we love it. Folks that don't necessarily have any direct tie watching the game, just love the sport. Good to hear from Gonzales. Shout out Texas from Born to Roof, Texas. Bring home the bling, boys. Bumblebee Academy. Let's go Livingston. Bring it home with the green heart emoji. AJ Mana of the 10U All-Stars. Let's go Livingston from Sandy Jones. Let's go Liv. Just Peachy Chicken Farm. Go get 'em live from Coach Cooch in Austin as that is sent into center field. Designed to pick off Clark. Instead, Hinton's in. And Clark's in. And a 2-run error. Allowing 2 more runs in. And Mississippi out in front by 3. Let's go from KB. Let's go Livingston. We believe in you, Dennis and Lovelier Hodge. Let's go Bentley and team from the Sanfords. As a strike is delivered to Beatty, who ground into a 6-3. Let's go Livingston. Bring it home, Palmer and Hayes, Livingston, Texas. Let's go Livingston, cheering y'all on from home. The Davidsons. Let's go Mississippi. Go Livingston. From Chico Altuve. Fouled away on an inside pitch to Scott. Top of the order, Bentley Blanson to the on-deck circle. Top of the order for Texas in the top of the 5th. And out away from wrapping up 4th inning shoutouts. That got the outside part of the plate.
For Mississippi,
And that will bring it into the inning and into the shoutouts and send us to the 5th in a 3-zip game. One final shoutout. Let's go Livingston from the Lanning family.
Ready to make your getaway to a place of adventure and wonder, magic and music, amazing feasts and memorable experiences? Then take a trip to Hattiesburg, Mississippi, where magic, adventure, moments, and memories happen. Hattiesburg, Mississippi.
Now batting the pitcher, number 11, Brad Smith.
We head to the top of the 5th, top of the order for Texas. Brack Smith, the start, and Braden Goins and Jax Rue has 2 up in the inning, 2. One final huge shout out. Russ Henley of Coca-Cola sending a shout out to all the folks watching the game. And we send a big shout out to Russ. Man, you talk about a guy that worked overtime with a lot of other folks here in Hattiesburg to make this a reality. Kudos to Russ, Adam, Chris, and I don't know all the folks and all the names, but it took a village. Might have taken a city to pull off the event. But a job well done. And thanks for the shout-outs. Great to have you watching. You wore me out. Had to have a little oxygen between innings. Okay, I did not have to have oxygen, but Great to have you watching. And, of course, you know, chat room's still available, will be available. It's always open in the game. Smith with a fly out, one away in the fifth.
Braden Goins.
Braden Goins coming to the plate. And if there is a game tomorrow, what the heck. We'll do the fourth inning shout-outs again. Goins a walk and a strikeout. Okay, a few more shout-outs slipping in. Shout-out to number 23, Bentley, to you and the rest of the team. Sip, your uncle, Carl. Believe in you guys. You can do it. Let's get it, Hub City. And thank you for the thank you for doing the shout-outs. Jax Ruiz on deck. Bottom of the fifth, top of the order for Mississippi. Still a long way to go with two explosive teams like Mississippi and Texas. Texas hasn't hit the panic button, and Mississippi hasn't started the celebration. Low and inside with a pitch to Goins. A walk and a strikeout, innings 1 and 3. Back to the plate in the fifth with one away. Strike delivered to Goins. If there is a Wednesday game, it is slated for 10 a.m. If there is not a Wednesday game, the awards ceremony will follow. This one. Chopped foul in the direction of third. And if there is no Wednesday game, obviously Texas wins. If there is a Wednesday game, Mississippi has forced the rubber match. Strike delivered on the outside part of the plate. And out will go Brandon Goins. He thought he was headed to first, but is rung up for out number 2.
Now batting the catcher, number 1, Jack Riaz.
Jax Ruiz next. Ruiz, a strikeout and a ground out, 0 for 2 in the game. In the first meeting between these two teams that happened last night, Mississippi scored first, and then Texas came back and scored 10 in a row after the first 4 from Mississippi. Texas would like to repeat. Mississippi wants to change things up a little bit. Kane Randolph to the on-deck circle. There is another K, this one of Ruiz. 3 up, 3 down in the top of the fifth.
Gettysburg Clinic, we believe it takes a commitment to pursue excellence, to innovate and remain at the forefront of healthcare, to provide care that is best for our patients, to work together as a team of experts, and to care for each person with dignity and compassion every day.
Now batting the third baseman, number 23, Bentley Blancett.
Top of the order, bottom of the fifth. Bentley Blancett is starting for Mississippi. Josh McCarty and Gavin Bramlett, 2 up in the inning as well. Inside with the pitch to Blancett, who was struck out and singled, 1 for 2 in the game. I have not looked at the weather for tomorrow, if we are playing tomorrow, except that I know there is a chance of rain. And according to my every now and then accurate weather app, as you got a line out over to first by Blancett, and 1 away.
27, Josh McCarty.
Interesting thing is it calls for a 55% chance of rain tomorrow, but then when you scroll through the hours of the day, there's no rain. So let's go with the hourly outlook versus that 55% chance. So tomorrow morning, currently at 10 a.m.
Smith is at 70 pitches.
According to my iPhone weather app, partly sunny skies. Texas, though, does not want to be playing baseball tomorrow. They have no desire to play tomorrow. They want to wrap it up tonight. But those outs starting to run out. 6 total. As you got the strikeout of McCarty and 2 gone.
Now batting the center fielder, number 29, Gavin Bramlett.
Gavin Bramlett next. He ground into a 4-6 that took McCarty off the base path and then struck out. Into the strike zone with the opening pitch to Bramlett. Marcus Barnes to the on-deck circle. And a couple of strikes on Bramlett. Smith with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 strikeouts in the game. And would like to make Bramlett his 9th. A little bit high with the offering. Randolph, Field, and Drake in the 6th inning for Texas. Well, another shout-out trickling in. We don't want to leave anybody behind. Let's go Livingston from Annie and Andrew Swilly. Let's go Livingston. We're so proud of our boys from the Pipers. Bramlett, out number 3 in the first, out number 3 in the third. Marcus Barnes on deck. There is strike 3, and out will go Bramlett.
Mississippi to get no runs and no hits.
Brack Smith putting together a 3 up, 3 down. Bottom of the 5th, we are headed to the 6th in a 3-zip contest.
Smith is at 76 pitches.
Ready to make your getaway to a place of adventure and wonder, magic and music, amazing feasts and memorable experiences? Then take a trip to
They have shortened up these breaks in between innings. I guess somebody's ready to get to the house. As that one is ground to third, scooped up there by Blansett. Randolph out on the 5-3. We'd have anywhere from 2.5 to 3 minutes in between, and we've got less than 90 seconds now, so my apologies of breaking into the spot and coming back. 5-3 goes to put out. And a shot over in the direction of right field, but right there for the catch is Brayson Clark. And you got 2 pitchers and 2 gone.
Now batting the first baseman, number 21.
Pax Drake next. 1 for 2 in the game. Bottom of the inning, Mississippi with Barnes, Hinton, and Clark to him. One of the quickest games we have had thus far. As that is ground second and dropped by Scott. Over to first, but still able to get the out. And it'll go 4-3. 3 up, 3 down in the top of the 6th. We go to the bottom of the inning on JockJive.
Clinic, we believe it takes a commitment to pursue excellence, to innovate and remain at the forefront of healthcare, to provide care that is best for our patients, to work together as a team of experts, and to care for each person with dignity and compassion every day.
And don't forget Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Threads, and of course, YouTube. If you'd subscribe, follow, befriend, you name it, we will thank you in advance. Our pursuit of 7,500 now
batting the first
45
baseman,
short.
number 7, Marcus Barnes.
So if you haven't subscribed, please do. Bottom of the 6th, Barnes, Hinton, and Clark. On to Mississippi trying to force the if game. Texas will try to come from behind in the top of the 7th. Strike delivered to Marcus Barnes. Ian Hinton, Brayson Clark, 2 up in the inning, 2. And a couple of strikes on Barnes, who is 1 for 2. He ground into a 5-4 and single. And has scored a run as well. Texas, bottom third of the order when you get to the top of the 7th. Time asked for by Hinton, and it will be granted. The pitch to Barnes, a little below the knees and a little bit inside. Bentley Jernigan, Colton Shelby, Aiden Haynes in the Texas 7th. Popped up but out of play by Barnes. Here's what we do know if Texas does not come from behind in the 7th. Hardware will be handed out after the end of tomorrow's game. Strikeout of Barnes.
Now batting the left field.
One out, Ian Hinton to the plate.
Ian Hinton.
Hinton is grounded into a 4-3 and single. Brayson Clark to the on-deck circle. The 4-3 was out number 1 in the 2nd. The single came with nobody gone in the 4th and was part of that 3-run 4th inning for Mississippi, the only inning in which runs were played. Ball went up against the screen. I thought it might have popped something that a fan had propped up on the other side of the screen, which reminds me of that video, if you've seen it, where the Major League Baseball game, the fouled off pitch, hits the guy's beer sitting on the ledge and gives him a faceful. Didn't seem to mind, though. Ball went one way, bat the other. But of course, he might not have minded because maybe there had been a lot of beer making its way to that face. Just, speculating. Hinton ground into a 4-3 and single. That at an MLB game, by the way. Definitely not here. No such beverages allowed on the premise. It is a family-friendly park. Great place for baseball for the World Series. Wide with a pitch to Hinton. And Smith will issue his second walk.
Right fielder, number 5, Brayson Clark.
Brayson Clark to the plate. Caston Wiley to the on-deck circle. Into the strike zone with the pitch to Clark. He is struck out and walked. Fan in the 2nd. Walked in the 4th. That's the other Brack Smith walk. And let's see, that strikeout total's got to be getting close to double digits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, 10 Ks in the game for Brack Smith. I want to think the highest strikeout performance, at least on field 1,
90 pitches
this weekend has been
90.
11. That's the 90th pitch for Brack Smith, so he might be able to face one more. On the outside part of the plate. That is toss number 91. Caston Wiley to the on-deck circles. The question becomes, can Smith wrap up the 6th? Good looking pitch there. Strikes out Clark. That's the 11th of the game for Smith. And it indeed allows him to get to Caston Wiley.
Hitter, number 9,
and a chance to finish the 6th before wrapping up his time on the hill. .95 is the high water mark, but you can finish the at-bat. So Smith will begin the at-bat before the 95th pitch. Wiley is struck out and lined out to short. But he's hitting, and then hitting says, you know what? I think I'll head back to first. Tristan Simmons on deck. Wally, the last that Smith will face.
Not bad, not bad.
Will it be the last hitter in the bottom of the sixth? And there you hear the 95th pitch for Smith. So he can finish the at-bat. If Wally gets on and Simmons comes to the plate, then there will be a new pitcher on the hill.
Hey, come on, babe. Put it on the team. Let's go. Bear down, babe. Bear down.
Fouled away by Wally. Couple of strikes on the 7-hitter, the DH. Two strike count, 2 gone, base runner at first, bottom of the 6th. And that will find the outside part of the plate. Wally goes down, and Brack Smith, at least on field number 2, becomes the pitcher with the most Ks at 12. And he will wrap up his tenure on the bump with this.
We'll head to the top of the second.
Strike delivered as we get the 7th underway. Bentley Jernigan starts at Colton Shelby and Aiden Haynes. 2 up in the inning, 2. That is lifted in the direction of center field, and that's going to knock up against the fence and turn into a double for Jernigan to begin the 7th, and Texas says we ain't done yet.
Now batting the third baseman, number 12, Colton Shelby. Correction, pinch hitter number 22, Ryder Powledge.
Ryder Powledge coming to the plate as Jernigan begins it with a double. And that's got Coach coming out to not only check on but get Breeze Beatty. So Beatty will leave and a new pitcher's in. You see Henley Blanchett when we return.
92.
The base runner is Jernigan. The pinch hitter is Powage. There is nobody gone in the top of the 7th. As that one is sent over to second, hopping up and throwing to first to get the out is Scott. Meanwhile, going to third, Jernigan. So one away with the runner at third.
Now batting, number 5, the second baseman, Aiden Haynes.
Aiden Haynes next, 0 for 2 in the game, is struck out and ground out to second. Bragg Smith moving to the on-deck circle. A little bit outside with the pitch to Haynes. Haynes struck out in the second, ground out to second in the fourth. It's hit by the pitch, sent down to first, and a couple of runners are on.
Now batting the pitcher, number 11, Bragg Smith.
And right there on the forearm. And that brings the tying run to the plate in the form of Bragg Smith. Smith has walked twice, popped out once, 0 for 1 in the game. Has a stolen base to his credit. And now you got a runner caught. And a little different strategy for Mississippi in that they don't have to worry about the run in this particular case. They are focused more so on the out. And will tag out Haynes as Jernigan comes in. Base is cleared. A 3-1 game and 2 gone. High fly ball. That's going to knock up against the fence at the base of that chain link, and pulling into second is Bragg Smith. And my, how Texas would like to have Haynes back on the base pad. He would be in. It would be a one-run game, and the tying run would be on. But as a friend of mine once told me, the commissioner of the GCAA, if ifs and buts were candies and nuts, it would be Christmas every day. But my, how Texas would love to have Haynes back on. Low and away with the pitch, and the count evens. Goins a walk and a couple of strikeouts. That is shot into center field. That's a base hit. Browning third, coming in to score. It's a one-run game. Texas cutting the lead to a single run. Tying run at first. Jax Ruiz coming to the plate. And wow, that throw out of Haynes in the rundown begins to loom even larger. But it's the game of baseball. It's the stuff that happens in the game. Blancett. Looks like he's going to stay on the bump. Jax Ruiz representing the go-ahead run. Coming to the plate in the top of the 7th. Well, if you have left this one to go do or watch something else, big mistake. It is a 3-2 game in the top of the 7th with 2 gone. Wild pitch, and the second goes into scoring position. And Texas is a base hit away from tying the game up. That is jacked towards left field. It sails out of the park. Jacks Ruiz. And Texas has taken the lead in the top of the seventh with 2 gone. Wow, what a turn of events. As that one is simply sent into orbit by Jax Ruiz. And Texas has taken the lead in the top of the seventh. Jernigan led it off with a double. Powens grounds into the 4-3. Haynes hit by the pitch. Caught on a rundown. Smith with the double. Goins the single, and Ruiz the home run. Texas has taken the lead in the top of the seventh. There obviously will be a bottom half of the inning. And this is one of those games where you just don't know what to anticipate. A lot of conversations going on. Many involving the official. We're still not done with the top of the seventh. Kane Randolph coming to the plate. Outside with a Blanzett pitch.
Now batting the left field, number 2.
Randolph hit by a pitch. Popped out and ground out. And now the burden on the shoulders of the bottom of the order for Mississippi. With Simmons, Beatty, and Blanzett to up. Fouled away by Randolph. Luke Field to the on-deck circle. Swing and a miss, and out goes Randolph. 4 runs played in the 7th inning. Texas goose eggs from innings 1 to 6. But a 4-run top of the 7th has them up by 1 going to the home half of the inning.
Gettysburg Clinic, we believe it takes a commitment to pursue excellence, to innovate and remain at the forefront of healthcare, to provide care that is best for our patients, to work together as a team of experts, and to care for each person with dignity and compassion every day. Hattiesburg Clinic, we believe it takes a commitment to pursue excellence, to innovate and remain at the forefront of healthcare, to provide care that is best for our patients, to work together as a team of experts, and to care for each person with dignity and compassion every day.
Now batting, the catcher, number 31, Tristan Simmons.
Bottom of the seventh, the new pitcher is Braden Goins. He will deliver on the inside part of the plate to Tristan Simmons. Breeze Beatty and Bentley Bland sit 2 up in the inning, 2. Simmons with a couple of strikeouts, spanned in the third and in the fourth. Texas hoping that the Jack's Jack isn't after winning. Simmons will strike out looking.
Now batting the third baseman, number 13, Landon Smith.
Landon Smith to the plate. 1 away in the bottom of the seventh. Swing and a miss by Smith. Just a little bit inside with the Braden Goins pitch. Goins in for Brack Smith, who worked 6 innings, faced 25, 12 strikeouts, 2 walks, 5 hits, 3 runs. 98 pitches from Brack Smith. Between the 2 starting pitchers, 190 pitches thrown. Upstairs with the offering to Smith. Bentley Bland sit to the on-deck circle. And is fouled away to the third base side. Beatty previously batted in the 9 spot, ground out to short and struck out. Smith now batting in that spot. And will foul that one out of play. Similar to last night's game, Mississippi taking the lead. And then Texas rebound. In this one, Mississippi with a lead in the 4th. And Texas rebounding in the 7th. Last night, it was a 2nd inning lead for Mississippi that Texas recovered from in the 4th. Fouled away by Smith. Pressure on the Mississippi hitters. Trying to muster up at least a run. Then we'll go behind Smith, and he's on at first.
Now batting the pitcher, number 23, Bentley Blancett.
Back to the top of the order, Bentley Blancett. And nobody more than Blancett would like to make amends for giving up a home run to Jacks. Blancett with a strikeout, a single, and a line out to first. Josh McCarty on deck. Tying run on in the bottom of the seventh. Another pitch missing. And a walk of Blancett puts the tying run into scoring position. Josh McCarty on deck. On the outside part of the plate with a pitch to Blancett. Inside with the offering. 3 balls, 1 strike. Braden for Brax. And there is another walk.
Now batting the shortstop, number 27.
The winning
Josh
run on for
McCarty.
Mississippi. And now coach coming out to get or chat with Goins. Back-to-back walks of Smith and Blancett. Tying run gets into scoring position. Base hit ties the game. And depending upon what kind of base hit, could give Mississippi the win. Wow, what a 7th inning this has been. Texas in the top part of the 7th, overcoming a 3-run deficit to take a 1-run lead and got the bulk of the runs with 2 gone.
Okay, thank you.
And the bulk of the runners. You go to the bottom part of the inning, leadoff strikes out. But then you begin to feel the momentum shift ever so slightly. With a walk of Smith and now the walk of Blancett has restored hope on the Mississippi side of the diamond. Outside with a pitch to McCarty. McCarty with a couple of base hits and a strikeout. Sends that one in the direction of right field. And that's going to drop in. Tie ball game at 4. Josh McCarty delivering into third. Goes the winning run.
Now batting the
Josh
center
McCarty a double.
Gavin Bramlett.
Smith will score. Blancett representing the winning run. And back comes Mississippi. Gavin Bramlett, 0 for 3 in the game. A ground out in the second with a couple of strikeouts, one looking, one swinging. Outside with a pitch to Bramlett.
Come on, man. Don't help him out.
Another one missing. Marcus Barnes to the on-deck circle.
Right
Bramlett ground into a 4-6 in the first. Last out in the third with a strikeout. The same was true in the fifth. Bramlett trying to drive in the run from third and win it for Mississippi. High pitch at 3-1. And with a 3-1 count, if you're Goins, you might want to just walk Bramlett. Put force outs everywhere. Versus something over the middle of the plate, and there he's walked.
Now batting, number 7, Marcus Barnes.
Marcus Barnes to the plate. And now you talk about pressure on Goins. You hit Barnes, the winning run comes in. You walk him, it comes in. Wild pitch, likely brings one in. Well, if you missed innings 1 through 6 and just joined us in the 7th, then you caught the best part of the game. 4-run top part, 1-run bottom, bases full. Marcus Barnes at the plate, and a new pitcher is coming in.
Kristen, you are needed in the press box. Kristen, you are needed in the press box. Now pitching, number 12, Colton Shelby. Goins had 24 pitches. Goins had 24 pitches. Shelby will start at 43 pitches. Shelby will start at 43 pitches. Now batting, number 7, Marcus Barnes.
Colby Shelby, the new pitcher. Marcus Barnes, the hitter. Bases loaded. Bottom of the 7th. 4 apiece with 1 away. And now another visit to the bump. Drops in and left. That brings in the winning run. Blanchard will score. Ball game over. And we are headed to a Wednesday of baseball. What a seventh inning. Dropped over in left field.
Both teams are playing a championship game with both teams having one loss at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning.
And we're playing baseball tomorrow. You talk about leaving it all on the field for both of these two squads.
Shelby has 48 pitches.
Mississippi and Texas. And we're going to do it one more time, the rubber match tomorrow. Both teams 6 hits, 1 error for Texas. 4 stranded for Mississippi, 6 for Texas. All 4 Texas runs in the 7th. 3 of the Mississippi runs in the 4th, and then 2 runs in the 7th to win it by 1. And your ball game is over. And we're playing one more tomorrow. We'll see you then. For all the folks with Hattiesburg and JockJive, I'm Robert Williamson. Good night, everybody.
Please direct your attention to